Hello guys, this is Vysh. So September 18 Hindu editorial. So you can see the pictures here, and it's not about the video is not about literacy of any state or anything, but the way the parliamentarians or the MLAs behave in the assembly and in the parliament. You can see this is like a few years back in Kerala's assembly, and it's happening everywhere. And this was one of the most weirdest or most disrupting nature I have seen in state assemblies. So that's why those pictures I have taken. So nothing against Kerala in specific, but in general, all the politicians who are literally illiterate. Okay. So these people, first thing you have to know that in Kerala there is this problem that people have that little bit kind of proud feeling that we are 100% literate. We are the only 100% literate. One thing to those people, youth there, I am telling, literacy in India is measured by what criteria, at least that you should know. Okay, literacy means in India 7 years or above your age, and you can read and write in one language. Meaning if it's in Kerala, maybe Malayalam. So everybody are knowing at least one language to read and write. That's all. Literacy doesn't mean you are like very good in behavior, you are good in like you have like kind of Harvard University degrees and all, or you are all skilled, or everybody have profession or job. It is not the meaning. Okay, so at least that misunderstanding you should go away. Okay, but with this criteria, Kerala is number one. Okay, that we have to accept that compared to other states, Kerala is number one. But again, don't have an assumption that 100% literacy in paper, which people keep boasting here and there, I have seen in social media also, it's not something very great for you to cheer. Okay, because the politicians in that state, okay, not the people, at least the politician in that state are this kind of nature. Okay, so it's a very, every state I've noticed, whenever something is good, there will be equally something bad also. And for Kerala, the worst thing is politics. Okay, the number of strikes that happens there, the number of hartals or anything which is like disrupting in nature. Okay, if any companies is starting, they will shut it down. Anyone starts any agriculture, then that land they will not allow to do that. Nothing happens there. Okay, from salt till machinery, everything is imported in Kerala. Okay, their people are skilled, the human resources are excellent, they have excellent hospitals and medical care they have. Okay, but that is also now changing. Every other states now when catch up in medical and healthcare and education, then what will they do? So they have to do improvement in their other manufacturing thing. Okay, they have to start having some plan for this vegetables they have to grow, the salt and other things they have to generate. It's not like potential is not there, it's not like resources or capability is not there, but they are not focused. They are actually thinking of money literally coming from either liquor sale. Okay, it's like in crores. You won't believe the amount which is earned by the government. Okay, their government is running the liquor stores, and liquor money which comes when one festival happens in Kerala, it is like beyond you can imagine. Okay, that much thousands of crores worth liquor is sold on a single day, on a Onam festival or a Vishu festival day. And then other things like Gulf money that was there, and that is also now reducing the number of amount of money which is coming from outside. Then there is this lottery business. Okay, lottery, you know, it is lottery tickets are not there in every state in India. Okay, it's there in some northeast states and some areas of Delhi, and then in south in Kerala and some places we have. So that and all is like huge revenue source, because they will sell lakhs of tickets and only one person will win. And that also was doubting like whether the winners are declared very transparently or not. And even High Court has asked them to submit the details of who are the winners and what is done with this money and that kind of things. High Court has asked questions also. So the way it is functioning, if it wants to retain its name, that 100% literate state, okay, that if you want to actually prove it right, you have to start behaving. Okay, these politicians I'm telling, I'm not telling against the people, or if aspirants of Kerala are watching, I'm not telling against them. Okay, and this applies to anyone, politicians, whoever is there doing something wrong in this way, because they are not elected for this. People don't go and stand in the queue and vote to see this drama and this disastrous behavior from these kind of illiterate people. Okay. So we'll discuss this because today Shashi Tharoor has written a very big article relating to this only, the behavior of people in the parliament and the assemblies. So we'll discuss that, and I'll show you the this thing, the headlines first itself. The first one is like India's export is shrinking. So this is like monthly data that you cannot do anything with that single data in the exam. You need long-term data. So that we'll discuss when we do economics classes. Here again, USA, Iran sanctions. You know, USA over the years have been putting sanctions on Iran that they should not do nuclear testing and nuclear mining and all those things and all. But in this article, it is about this Parda system. They are forcing, like same Taliban kind of regime. There also they are forcing women to be fully covered up and all. And one woman did not cover up and she was killed, and many were killed like that. So that one lady who was, that protest was very popular. That I think it's 1 year anniversary of that. That is why that article came. And even now USA and all is like a double standard people. Okay, they put sanctions. They are only cared about their economics. Okay, USA is not like a very great country or good country like everybody thinks. They go somewhere, they actually destroy it. They go to Kuwait, they go to Iraq, they go to Afghanistan. Wherever they have gone, they have made it like a graveyard. Okay, people are dying there. The Muslims, the Taliban are taking over the Muslims there, and normal people, the Muslim people, they are the ones who suffered. Okay, because of these people, the power grabbing things between these people. Okay. So in that article, nothing much is there. The same thing, USA has double standards and they do things as per their convenience. They don't care about the people there. Those things are written there. Okay, there's nothing much to take away. And then Shashi Tharoor's article, I told you, Shashi Tharoor is an MP, not one time, I think 2-3 time Lok Sabha MP he is. And he has told now, because the special session Parliament started today, we have already made a video here about the agenda of this special session, because many speculations were there that they will change the name of India to Bharat and then Uniform Civil Code will come, or maybe many such things, okay, which people were like, just rumors were passing. So we don't know what will happen. So the agenda government itself published, and September 18 to 22 what will happen, I've already explained in this video. You can go and watch. But today's article is not about that. Article is about now this will come, people will again start disrupting, the opposition will walk away. He is an opposition person only, but he at least doesn't behave like this in the parliament. Okay, like these people throwing things at each other and such things, he don't behave. So he's telling about such problems and how we can solve it. Okay, what we can adopt, 2 more new policies which we can reduce the opposition walking away like this or disrupting the parliament, he is telling, and that's a very good thing which he is suggesting. So his some details are there. Sahitya Academy winner, 25 books he has written, then some All India Professional Congress, he is the chairman, then he is the co-author of the book The Less You Preach, The More You Learn. Okay, some book is there, simply some GK facts for maybe some exams, it will help you. And then we'll discuss this also, healthcare. India is like a hub of medical tourism. Many foreigners and everybody are coming here because we not only give good treatment, we give it at affordable price compared to other foreign countries. So that also we'll discuss. Okay, then this side if you see G20's outcomes, so this article they have given the paragraphs which is listed in the G20, the Delhi Declaration, which we, like, everybody unanimously passed it. Okay, so there's a very big achievement for India. But this article has very little information. So I am planning a video, G20's complete outcomes. So that video will come soon this week itself. Wait for that video. Okay, so we will not discuss this article. Then Uttar Pradesh, here again Mayawati and local elections. It is not important. Here again export bans and some charts are given. So charts is not required for your exam. Articles are important. Okay, so articles we'll discuss, the 2 articles, the parliament problems and the healthcare system we'll discuss in detail. Okay. So in case you are like missing the test series and all, don't waste your chance and don't miss the offers. Okay, because these packs will remain throughout the year, but the offers will remain very limited time. So please WhatsApp me. Individual packs, this is the bestseller, and combo packs, these 2 are the best sellers. Okay, it will help you in any government job exam where current affairs is asked. My editorial video plus this thing will suffice and you should ideally clear the exam. Okay, that is my guarantee to you. Okay, I am making all these things myself. It will be completely covering your current affairs. Okay, so WhatsApp number is given, just WhatsApp me. Follow on Instagram also and YouTube also. So we'll discuss the first article, suggestions for the parliament session. Okay, so members of parliament, you know, they are going to go, even the new parliament building, they will all go and sit and all. So there also, if they behave like this, okay, meaning the infrastructure, everything you made nice, but your behavior is still like this market people kind of behavior, that is not tolerable. Okay, so here again disruptions chance is there. That is what Shashi Tharoor is telling. So he's telling, we believe that the opposition believes that the best way to show we are powerful is simply walk out, meaning tear off some papers, throw it at the speaker's face and then abuse someone and then walk away. So this shows like you are someone great, and that is what the this thing they have, the mindset they have. Okay, so that Shashi Tharoor is telling that is not going to work. This is not how parliament has to function. And also we were not like this. Okay, it was not always this way. The Indian politicians were initially proud of our parliamentary system, and independence time we adopted it from the British Westminster Model. Okay, Westminster is actually a place. Okay, there was this Eastminster, Westminster and all, that is London's history. So that area, Westminster, where the Parliament of UK is there, the London, that we have adopted Westminster Model or Prime Ministerial Model, Cabinet Model, anything you can call it. It's not presidential form of government. It is parliamentarian or Prime Ministerial or Westminster type of government, anything you can call. Okay. which India has adopted. So Indian nationalists, okay, they had been like, they like democracy, they like how their colonial rulers were doing things and all, and they convinced themselves the British system was the best one, because they have seen, our leaders have already seen USA system, this is everything, and while independence time we decided to take British system of governance, okay. But again now things are going wrong, that is why this is telling. And so that time you know, in Britain the main two parties are which one? It is, one is Conservative Party, one is Labour Party, okay. Every country will have that. USA will have a Democratic Party, which is like Obama's, and a Republic Party, which is that a Trump party, okay. So same like that, as I told, Labour and Conservation. So when our independence time, okay, that time I think Winston Churchill, Labour, Conservative Party was there, and then the future Prime Minister was Clement Atlee, okay, Clement Atlee, that photo you can see. So this person came to India as part of his Labour Party, okay. He came to India as part of this constitutional mechanism when we are forming Constituent Assembly and all, and he told you should adopt a presidential system. So he was telling the merits and all, but the people reacted so harshly or in horror, he is telling, that I felt as if I had offered them margarine instead of butter, okay. Margarine is actually your maybe dalda kind of thing or something, ghee, vegetable oil, that kind of thing, meaning it is a substitute of butter. Butter is the superior one. This is a one which has many bad effects, health effects and all. So he's telling the people behaved as if I gave them this oil instead of giving them good butter, okay. That way the people rejected it, okay. That's just a phrase of what he actually told. You can use this in exams if you have to write about this. So many of India's first generation of parliamentarians, meaning our first people, the Nehru and other people, so they were, most of them educated in England. They watched the British Parliament system. They were in admiration of that. They liked how the Parliament functions. People are all sitting in a like table, round table. Speaker is sitting in the middle. Opposition is there. Ruling party is there. So they like that entire system. Okay, even the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, everything they also have. The House of Commons and House of that seniors. They have different. They also have that. So we were in love with that, and even now many of the traditions we are still following. You would have seen in the parliament and all, when Modi suppose tell something, BJP, everybody likes it, they will not clap their hands like this. Instead they will be thumping on the bench. Everybody like together will be thumping on the bench, okay. So that is actually UK's model. We just copied that, and we are even today you go and do the session, someone is telling something, you are in agreement with that, you are actually thumping on the desk. Okay, so we have kept that alive. Then again, when some voice vote, something is happening, a vote is happening, instead of telling yes, you are telling I, A-Y-E, okay, like the sailors and people and all tell. So that also, even now it is happening. Recently, it's little bit Hindi thing is coming, that ha is coming, that he is telling, yes, Shashi Tharoor is telling ha is there in the treasury benches. So, but still, we are retained the complete UK model even now. Maybe the infrastructure of UK we rejected, we made a new parliament for ourselves, but the things which we are doing, even now some of them are UK oriented, okay. So again, there's another one, communist leader, some story they are telling. He also, somebody told Indian parliament in every respect is like the British one. So somebody told him, and he also felt proud that we have did something which our colonial people have done. So he was feeling proud. Now you see these scenes. This is in Kerala's assembly which happened. I think some corrupt finance minister was there. He was trying to read the budget, and at that time these people did not like it. That is what happened. Just to stop him from reading the budget, this much drama they did. Instead they could have walked out, okay, but they did not want that person to read out the budget, and they were, meaning hitting each other, throwing each other, fine. They got into that speaker's area where speaker is sitting. They started taking the sofas and chair and all and throwing away down, and then the mic, the laptop, meaning it's not their family property, right, to take and destroy like this. They will destroy it, and again they will use taxpayers' money again to refill it. So minimum common sense, at least if you have 10 standard degree, you will not 10 standard certificate, you won't do this level of behavior. That is why I was very, very upset about this, okay. And I'm again telling, it's not about Kerala state alone. Anywhere in the world or in the country, if politicians are behaving like this, some mechanism should be there to immediately suspend them from their this thing, okay. They have that ego, that 5 years they have, nobody can throw us out. That is why they are behaving like this. The immediate something happens like this, it's not temporary suspension you need. You will be immediately thrown out of the parliament, okay, or the assembly. So some such mechanism hopefully will come in the future. So now Shashi Tharoor is telling 7.5 years, 7.5 decades after independence, and some significant changes are happening like this only. Throwing furniture, throwing microphones, people are not respecting the parliament and these things. Slippers are being thrown at each other, the garments, the clothes are being torn, and in front of speaker you are tearing the papers, okay. So this kind of misconduct happens, and then slogans are shouted, placards are raised, okay. pepper spray was once used in parliament. Somebody has done, okay, a protesting MP, and then speaker had to had a discomfort and had undergone hospitalization. These kind of very, very weird things happened it's like a shame, okay, because these things are like there in the TV publicly telecasted, and this is what, if the other countries, anybody sees this in YouTube also, you can see these videos, what image it will be there. Okay, see this person. Yeah, no, I think his minister also shamelessly he is climbing on that thing and then doing all this dance drama. What he's doing? Okay, see here, he is taking the speakers, that laptop, the mic, this thing, hit each other and just get out, right? But what is he behaving? So this is what is the behavior of these illiterate people. Not everybody are like this, but certain, see, taking that chair and throwing from the speakers area, okay, and then shouting the slogan. See, right side, the other picture is actually that person, corrupt politician. I don't think he's alive now. He read out the this thing, budget, and the other people are protecting him. He came with full protection. So it's like first itself decided that here shouting is going to happen. I will come with full security. So they also showed it. This is now not how you should have done it. If that much was there, take that budget paper and then run outside or do something. But inside this, when public TV is going on, you should not have behaved like this. Okay, so this is a thing of the past. After that, I think it did not happen after that there. So now this lawmakers, as I told, several occasions they will be suspended, but they will tell some apology or something, and they will again come back. Nothing much is happening. Okay, some muted apology he is telling. Muted apology means nobody even heard when did they apologize or what happened. It's like internal adjustment, because both parties does it. Okay, so here now, can India's parliament go on like this? Okay, because one party is always telling something, other party is not able to do. So that kind of thing, how will you do? So here Shashi Tharoor is pointing out that government is like, in the center, mainly about the parliament. He's telling the BJP has that much numbers in both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha that bills are easily getting passed. Okay, that is when this concern is being raised. Now whatever they do, even if they do voting or whatever, majority will be always with these people only, because it's not just majority they have 330 plus seats in the out of 550 seats in Lok Sabha. So it's very easy to pass any bill. Okay, so this overweening government, media intimidation, hollowing out of autonomous institutions, pressure by investigation agency on the political opponent, government's flagrant disregard for conventions. So he is overall telling bad about the present government. Okay, so parliamentary committees also is telling, ideally there are some committees like external affairs committee and all, always when the committee forms, someone from the opposition will become the chair of that. Okay, so that you show a unity of the nation and all. But this government came, and after that all committees where sensitive issues are discussed, it's always MP from the ruling party who is the head. So that also Shashi Tharoor is not liking. Okay, so that is again some concerns he is raising, and then he will tell the solution also. He is telling the answers lie in returning for inspiration to the source. Which is our source? The Westminster Model. Okay, House of Westminster. So there, two British parliamentary procedures there, which till now we didn't adopt. Okay, we adopted many things, like I told, thumping the desk and the structure, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, many things we adopted. Okay, that in Lakshmikant you can study the comparison between Indian Parliament and UK Parliament. But the two things we did not adopt. So he's telling, first one, there should be an opposition day in a week. Okay, meaning like a Wednesday or like a Friday. It's an opposition day, which is there in UK even now. This is the opposition leader there. And Prime Minister, it is a Indian now. So this person is in charge that day. He will plan the policy day agenda, what to discuss, which thing to take and debate. So they have that power that day. Okay, so opposition day is like a day when nobody can walk off. Okay, because anyway agenda they are setting, so they will not walk off, and the ruling party is anyway not going to walk off because they are the ones ruling there. So they will sit and listen, they will discuss, they will focus on that matter of political significance and provide the opposition party with opportunity to draw attention to the issue they believe are important and criticize the government policies and propose alternatives. So there is a proper discussion. That day is opposition day. Okay, so they have every right to talk anything. So weekly it happens. So that's a good thing. So that is what you should do instead of going and making this mixture of failed peoples. Okay, all are failures, all are corruption scam people. They are coming together and forming a party. So that instead of that, more voice give them in the parliament itself, in the existing setup, so that they can raise their concern. They don't feel they don't have any value. They can still talk in a week. Okay. So now this is now one suggestion. Okay, ensures that the opposition has a designated platform to express its view and priorities within the parliamentary schedule, so that there is no chance of disruption. Now the second one. Okay, the second practice he is telling, the PMQs. Okay, you can see here in UK that is there. PMQ session is there, meaning every, I think again Wednesday or something, Prime Minister questions, meaning it's like an interview. Prime Minister will stand up, and then others, everybody can ask question to him. And it's not, because now if you see this side, Rahul Gandhi will stand up and talk half an hour, then there Modi will stand up and talk even one and a half hour. So this is over. There is no debate happening. So instead the Prime Minister should stand up because he is representing the government. And the opposition, or even from his own party, from ruling party also, somebody can stand up, not like only the leader like Rahul Gandhi, anybody in the backbenches, anybody can stand up and ask a question, short questions. So short question, short answer, short question, short answer, like that for some time. That day specifically for that. So PMQs should come back or should be adopted in India. And here if you see House of Commons, there it is done usually at noon time for about 30 minutes, and the duration may vary depending on how many questions are there. And the order of questions is like alternatively, meaning leader of opposition will ask, then one backbench MP will ask, which can be from either party, okay, and then supplementary questions are also asked, meaning you ask a question, suppose Modi tells one answer, from that you can ask one more question linked to that, okay, not like you have to just over and then start a new question. So like the supplementary questions can be asked, and then this one will help in spirited exchanges, and immensely it is viewed in popular TV in Britain. People sit and watch this because the UK's Prime Minister is answering the questions of opposition, so it's a like high TRP kind of show there in the TV when it is telecasted. Okay, so these are the two suggestions he gave. And then he is telling both are key aspect of Britain system tradition, and this will bring back better functioning of this thing. And also the speaker also, who is usually from ruling party or sometimes opposition, or he sometimes rejects whatever the private members or the opposition brings. They immediately reject, or maybe everything they'll keep together and then reject it together, one single voice vote, and then everybody will tell yes or no and then gone. So that also should end. Okay, so these parliamentary things, if you value each other and then do properly, then it will be like saving the democracy. Okay, you should come together on basic matters and parliament, and our democracy can be saved. This is what the like Shashi Tharoor is suggesting. Okay, now the second article, medical tourism in India. Okay, so medical tourism, India is already kind of number one, but some details. Okay, so if you see last few years, India is steadily growing like a world leader. If you see climate change, electrification, new age manufacturing, make in India, space race, including Chandrayaan, everything, we are not only participating or in the forefront, we are leading the race also. Okay, we are leading the change. We are the first country to put this thing, Chandrayaan or moon thing, okay, something satellite or something onto the south pole of the moon. That's the first country ever in the full world. Then G20 presidency, the complete Delhi Declaration, unanimously everybody voted and agreed to Delhi Declaration. That's also a rare thing. Usually somebody will oppose. Okay, in last G20 you take also somebody had opposed it. So that is why it's again a good thing. So India is emerging, India is ambitious, India is a global leader, heritage of ancient civilization, fueled by our youth population, everything is fine. But at the same time, India is also the world's diabetes capital. India has millions of people having hypertension. Youth is having like heart attacks, cancer, respiratory issue, depression, all these kind of issues are there in India. So if left unchecked, if you don't work on it, India's non-communicable disease burden will be nearly $4 trillion by 2030. Okay, this you should use in your exam. This stats which you use, right, you will get extra marks for that. So this is one of the biggest roadblocks to India's development and will create an age tax of India's demographic dividend. Okay, we know our youth is the highest youth in the world now. So this much youth population we have, but if our age or life expectancy is going down, it's like you are paying a tax to your age will get reduced. Okay, ideally you should have lived 75 years, but because of these issues and all, you are dying early. Okay, so it's like an age tax you are paying. So there is an urgency to act together, and India's decade, if else India's decade will be like a decade of lost opportunity. Okay, because everybody are telling this is India's decade, this is India's century. So if our health is not taken care, then we cannot achieve that. Okay, so we should protect India from this menace by increasing awareness, advocating better lifestyles, enabling comprehensive health check. Okay, and health check doesn't mean simply go and do a blood test and come. We should do a lot of scans are there, like this cancer related scan, and many scans are there which will tell you actually whether any disease is there, because early signs of disease can be detected if you do that test. So blood test alone is not sufficient. Okay, even now, even me, I am doing, I think, a blood test every 6 months we are doing it, but that is not enough. The other scans and other tests which is there, okay, there are now programs there, like you pay this much money and they will do your complete health checkup. That you should do every 6 months or every 1 year. It's good for you. You can plan properly. Okay. So that is what I will also suggest to everyone. So now the country, since 1983 when we set up our Apollo hospital and things and all, it is now tremendous progress we have done. Our infant mortality has improved 4 times. Our maternity mortality have improved 7 times. Life expectancy from 55 years, we took it to 70 years. So we have improved a huge in last 30-40 years. So this also you can use in your exam, this data. So today India has world-class health infrastructure along with incredible clinical talent that delivers the best in class clinical outcomes at incredible scale and at a fraction of the global price. That is the main thing. Okay, everybody has treatment, USA, Europe, everybody has excellent hospitals, but if you go there to do a cancer treatment or a heart surgery, anything you do, the price will be 10 times or 20 times more than what is there in India. Okay, So that is where India's expertise is there, and in organ transplants, in cardiology, in oncology is cancer department. Okay, so faster growing destination for medical value travel, MVT, which we call medical tourism also, medical value travel. Once mains question came on this. Okay, so it's not just for the price, but also for the speed of access and the sheer quality of care. Okay, so speed, pricing and quality, everything India is number one. So potential in AI solution. Now author is suggesting the new thing. Now you know AI has come, artificial intelligence, robotic surgeries have come. So robotic already India is doing good, but AI also there is a potential, because we are already a global MVT hub. If we work properly on AI also, then we can retain that number one position. Okay, so even now this proton beam therapy technology we have introduced and it's doing good. That's again for cancer treatment. Okay, like in cancer, this radiation treatment and all, I think X-rays and all will be involved. So safer than that, proton rays are used. So you don't have to go technical into that. So it's cancer treatment, radiation treatment, proton beams are used instead of the X-ray ones. That is again we are leading in the cancer treatment. Okay, so patients from across the globe are drawn to India for their world-class medical expertise, state-of-the-art infrastructure. You would have heard the state-of-the-art means the most modern facility. Okay, that is state of the art. Like now we made that new G20, that convention center, that is state of the art facility with the most modern technology. Okay, and cost-effective care. So now orthopedic procedures including joint replacement, spinal surgeries are conducted with highly skilled surgeons, minimal invasive techniques, attract patients seeking top-notch orthopedic care. So everything, if it's bone related or heart related or cancer or eye treatment is there in like Bangalore, and eye specialist hospitals are there. Here and all foreign people are coming, okay, especially from neighboring countries, from Bangladesh and all. Many people come just for treatment into India because they believe the quality and the pricing is also good. Then here again robotic surgery is gained popularity in Indian hospitals, faster recovery it provides, and then it is drawing again same international patients, minimal invasive, high precision surgical this thing, and also see create employment, also create foreign exchange. A lot of money comes through this. Okay, so it's a business model also. So while India is already one of the leading destinations for patients seeking care abroad, there is adequate headroom for growth, meaning you should not tell we are number one and again tell the same thing. You should always have scope for improvement. Okay, so collaboration between public and private sector should be there. Jointly they should invest in infrastructure, promoting medical tourism, setting up international healthcare accreditation body, meaning regulation body, certification bodies. This and all you should do together. And AI is rapidly transforming healthcare worldwide, and India has the potential to be in the forefront of the revolution. This can be a mains question. They will give like this and then tell, evaluate, justify, or evaluate India's role in the growing artificial intelligence influence in healthcare. Explain. You have to do this. You have to do all these things. What is current situation? What is the future? And comparison with other countries also. Okay. So the country possesses a vast pool of talented data scientists, engineers, healthcare professionals, everybody who can drive AI in the health solutions. We have people, we have everything. We just need to implement with proper policies. Okay, so AI powered tool can enhance the accuracy and efficiency of medical diagnosis, leading to faster treatment decisions and better patient outcomes. Okay, now AI can help predict disease outbreak, analyze healthcare data, optimize treatment plan, expediting healthcare procedure, revolutionizing drug discovery. See how many points you have. This in bullet points, if you write, your mains answer will get complete there itself. Okay, but you should remember all this in the exam hall. Then ultimately making healthcare more personalized and effective. See, 6, 7, 8 points are there. Almost everything is same, but the way you present it is what makes you better than your competitor aspirant. Okay, else others will simply write AI will help improve the healthcare. That one line anybody can write, but you have to write these kind of specific point. What, in which way healthcare can be improved. Okay, so now India has already made strides in AI application for healthcare. You should continue to invest and do research and collaborations and all, and then create an ecosystem that encourages innovation. Then doing so, position of India AI driven will be number one. Same thing. Okay, so here again data. AI expenditure in India is expected to reach $11.78 billion by 2025. Okay, we already told you around $4 trillion you will lose if you don't work on healthcare. But if you are thinking how much you are going to spend now, it is 11.78 billion. Okay, and it's expected to add 1 trillion to India's economy by the foreign people and all coming to do treatment here. Okay, so by reimagining the healthcare model, the country can position itself as a global destination for medical value travel, a powerhouse in AI-driven healthcare solution, and a leader in combating NCDs or non-communicable disease. So this line is your perfect conclusion line for a way forward, a positive line. Okay, so India must prioritize community health, foster public partnership. Again, same thing. Okay, so healthier and more prosperous India can be built for generations to come. So these were the two articles which we felt important, and I'm trying to make sure you get the proper mains answer as well and not just the news item. So please take it seriously. tell in comment section. Okay, your comments and likes are very, very less. Ideally, with this viewership and like and all, nobody will continue such a high quality series. So try to support us. It is completely free. Only the packages, test series are paid ones, which again is for you to learn in a proper MCQ format. We have to put some effort extra. That is why that is a paid package. Okay, so that again, as I told, editorial plus these PDFs will be helping you solve any current affair question which comes in any exam in the country. So come and WhatsApp me. The combo packs are the best sellers. This combo 2 and 3. This is the WhatsApp number. You can contact, and then lot more big announcements are going to come. And keep telling your feedback, and we will also be posting a lot of things in Instagram. Today also at least 6-7 posts I have done. So go and explore everything. Okay, Vysh IAS, all the social media thing is completely free and full of data and knowledge. Okay, so make use of it. Tell me in comment section. I'll wind up this. Thank you and have a nice day.